When Bob Iger came back to Disney last year, people thought, oh, he's going to save everything. He's going to be the hero. He's going to turn things around. But unfortunately, it's been anything but that. And now, yesterday, Disney stock hit another record low. Disney stock drops to lowest price since 2014. Today, October 4th, so yesterday, Disney reached a new low price of $78.76 around 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Disney's stock price hasn't been this low since February 7th, 2014. That is pre-Force Awakens, by the way, just to be clear, when it was $75 per share. And as we look at it right now, it's sitting at $79.45. This is just over the last 6 months, it's down 20%. 2022, they lost 50% of their stock value. Investors were furious. They thought Bob Iger would turn it around, and that hasn't happened. And look at what they're doing now, Jeremy, something you almost never see. Disney is discounting child tickets at U.S. parks as industry attendance lags. Man, oh man. Disney, when you see Disney start chopping prices to desperately try to get people into their theme parks, you know they're struggling, because normally this is not something that would happen. You've spent a lot more time at the parks than I have in your life, Jeremy. How often, at least in the last couple of years, do you see $50 tickets to go to the park?
It is impossible to comprehend, if you know this park for all of these decades, how powerful it has been and how busy it has been, and how Disney was just at a point where they would literally just turn people away. This place is like twice the size of Manhattan, to make you understand. It's twice the size of Manhattan. There's 4 theme parks. There's 2 water parks. There's a wide world of sports. There's like 30-something resort hotels. And the fact that they are now cutting prices to get people here is truly astonishing beyond belief. I can't believe it. Well, I mean, I can't believe it because I've been covering Disney for all of these years. But this is where, when you get to this point, when the theme parks are suffering, this is their last line of defense over everything, over shows, over movies, over video games, which they've definitely gotten involved in over the years and not done very well in that department, over streaming. When the theme parks are struggling, it is a massive red flag for them as a company. And I bet all the investors are looking at this thinking, we are in serious, serious trouble right now. And Universal's crushing it still. Universal is continuing to do really, really well. They're looking at opening up Epic Universe. So they don't have an excuse. Disney doesn't have a legitimate excuse for this. And it's obvious why this is happening. This is happening because they have destroyed the trust in their brand, in their company, because they are meant for families. Yeah. You've lost the trust of families.
Yeah, and this is combined with them, the new password sharing crackdown they're doing for Disney Plus in an effort to try to get more people there. This is with all the failures they've had in the box office. We just found out that Little Mermaid is actually a bigger failure than anyone thought. The budget as of through August of last year for Little Mermaid had ballooned up to $300 million. Who knows what it was when it was all said and done, but certainly that thing that the industry, including some YouTubers that are retarded, try to spin as a success, try to spin it as, oh, it actually made money for Disney at the box office. No, it is a catastrophic failure. And that's really what this entire company is going through at every single level. Now, who knows what the attendance is right now, Universal compared to Disney. Maybe we'll see those numbers at the end of the year. But just compare it to Halloween Horror Nights, where they virtually sold out of their highest tier passes and stuff like that they're charging like $1,000 for at Halloween Horror Nights, because they don't have any more room for people. That's the demand that Universal has right now for some of their stuff. So it'll be interesting to see going forward what Disney does. Last time, they recently said, hey, we're investing $60 billion over the next 10 years into the theme parks. And their stock price went down. Everything they do, they can't seem to garner any investor support.